Hey, what's happening, everyone? Just going to show you some training from last week, getting really close to doing this off-season peak for my bench and my deadlift. So I really just wanted to bulk up and get about as big as I could within about 185 to 190 range. I hit about 189, stopped there, started cutting this last Sunday. I'm down floating around about 185 on average. I'm just going to track that weekly. About 12 weeks out from the IPL Worlds in Vegas in November. So wanted to get a good peak in on a big bulk and start slowly cutting so I can get a bit closer to that 165 range, because I don't want to have to cut all the way down from 185 to 165 like I tried to do for the American Cup and failed, because that would suck. So yeah, getting really close to beating my all-time best on both bench and deadlift. So I'm very excited about that, obviously. Let's hope that the next time I hit these weights, it's going to be a new PR, and let's hope that when I start peaking for the IPL Worlds, I can smoke that. So what I did on this workout, worked up to some heavy singles with 355. So a few weeks ago, I hit 350 for, I think, 3 singles. This day I hit 355 for 2 singles, dropped to 315, and I could be dropping to a little bit higher weight, but I feel 315 after doing those heavy singles is a good weight to drop to, about 90-ish% or something like that of those singles. If I were to go a bit heavier, I feel my control would be lacking, and I would rather just get in some quality volume to wrap up that T1. So I hit 2 doubles on this third set here. I rep this out. I get a triple. And what I'm trying to focus here on these heavier T1 benches is really just controlling where that bar lands on my chest, because if it doesn't land in the right spot, it's going to be really hard to correct that geometry from the bottom position of that press. And it's extremely important that you land it in that landing zone, essentially what it is, in those T1 weights. I mean, it's important all the time, but it's especially important when you're handling those heavier weights, because a slight error in terms of up or down and that landing spot on your chest is really just going to make it much more difficult to even get it off your chest. And then by the time you get it halfway up, that's when you start to fail, and then you think that that weakness is halfway up, when in reality your weakness is perhaps just a poor landing spot for that bar when you touch your chest. So maybe be a little bit more vigilant with your landing zone on your bench and pay a little bit closer attention to that. And that way it's going to make just pressing it off your chest that much more efficient, and it's going to help completing the rep on the bench, especially those heavier ones, that much easier. So really control the weight, you guys. Make sure it's landing in that right spot. That's what I've been focusing on a lot, and it's making that press off my chest so much easier, simply because I'm landing it in a more efficient position. So these are going to be some squats you'll see here, just one set. I think this is my 5th set of 10 with just 95 pounds. I'm still rehabbing this knee. Doesn't hurt during these squats, and I've gone as heavy as 135 or 185, I think, without pain. So that's good. Only a little bit of knee achiness and stiffness the day after. It's slowly going away, so let's just hope by the time IPL Worlds rolls around, the knee is 100% back and ready for action, because otherwise I might just have to take like a token squat, or maybe even just sign up for a push-pull meet only. But hey, at least I can squat. So went to Barbell Brigade, one of the most popular gyms on the West Coast here, probably as popular as Super Training. But this one's down in LA from Super Training, up from me. I'm down in Orange County. So Brigade was fun, met up a bunch of people, had a great time, worked up to 325 for sets of 2. I think it did 3 sets of 2 and then repped it out, got a third one out last one. Didn't bring my belt, didn't bring my wraps intentionally because I didn't want to push it too hard, but I figured I was feeling good, might want to go for a no belt deadlift PR, and here it is, you guys. Got that 15-pound PR. Last time I hit a beltless deadlift was 550, actually at Barbell Brigade. So that's cool. Got the power belly going on. cut is starting this week. Let's hope I lean out. Thanks for watching. Hope you learned something. Like, share, subscribe.